Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Sharina Walters. I hope you're having a great day. Have you ever wondered why you keep attracting the same type person? It seems like it's just the same person in a different body. I'm speaking about really relationships, mainly intimate relationships with your partner. This is something that I figured out in COVID. Not figured out, but was told, right? So during COVID, during the pandemic, I had to see a therapist. I don't know what it was with COVID, but it just was like a lot of stress. I was working, but I was more alone during that time. And some of us probably was if we stayed home, if we were empty nesters. And saw a therapist, and through one of my sessions, through one of the three things that I wanted to talk to her about was, why is it that I seem like I keep attracting people who I pour more into them than they pour into me? They end up being unfaithful, disloyal, liars, manipulators. Why is it that it's the same person, but just in a different body? I'm like, I don't see what it is that I'm doing wrong. I feel like I'm being pretty nice to these people. What is their issue? I take an accountability that I'm not perfect, but she explained to me for the first time that it was something called trauma bond. I said, well, what is that? And we didn't get too deep into my childhood, but we had to cover it somewhat. She was like, hey, it's pretty much you just keep recreating your childhood. And I said, huh? She said, you keep recreating a thing that you have not healed from in your childhood. Trauma bonding is someone hurting you, they dishonor you in a way, then they do something really nice, and you're like, okay, I'm good again. You get the dopamine hit, you good, you're okay, and then bam, they hurt you again. You're like, ooh. So I was like, oh, okay. It was in my childhood that, your parents broke a promise. Hey, I'm not going to do, this anymore. I'm not going to, do drugs. I'm not going to go to jail. I'm not going to go to prison. I'm going to pick you up more. I'm going to be more in your life. And you see them for a second, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And bam, they out of your life again. I don't know what your thing is. What is it that it was your thing? And this is not to beat our parents up. I forgive both. But it was on my heart to share because this was one of the things that stalled me in my healing journey. I intentionally did not get in a relationship after I got a divorce. No, actually, once I separated from my ex-husband, because I was like, look here, the common denominator is me. For some reason, I'm not doing a great job at picking people, and apparently it's something wrong with me. So what is it about me that I need to change? And for me, it was one, being aware of the pattern, right? Then being aware of people's behavior, right? For me, it's like, okay, I didn't really truly heal yet from forgiving my parents. So I continued to draw people who did similar things that my parents did until I forgave them. Now, I have not since gotten into a relationship with anyone, but now I am aware early what the red flags are once I get into another relationship, because I'm, open to love. That does not, make me bitter or anything. I just want to be the best version of myself for Sharina. And then so I can be a great person for myself, and then for my partner, for me, I would say for my husband, because I am a wife, right? So for me, for my husband, they shouldn't have to deal with my baggage. And I didn't realize that continued to show up, not just really into my intimate relationships. When I started off this video, I say this is really me talking about intimate relationships, but somehow it starts to play into your entire life, whether it be with your kids, whether it be with your friends, associates at work. They do something to offend you. They do something to break the trust. And you like, well, you know what? They were just having a bad day. they do it 5, 6, 7 times and you continue to forgive them. You're like, why am I so forgiving? One, we should be, but why do I continue to be around this individual? Now we can forgive, but now you allowing them to cross your boundaries and no longer have any respect for you, right? Oh, she's a pushover. She's easy. Okay, all right, we'll see. But that kept me from being the person I am now. I'm stronger mentally, spiritually, physically. I'm stronger, and so I just thought I can put a name to it because I didn't know what it was. I just was like, hey, I'm just doing doing really bad at picking partners. And she was like, oh, that's trauma bonding. Oh, what the heck is that? And so I'm not a therapist. This is, you mean me not picking out a word and just decided, hey, let's talk about this topic. This is me really truly sharing, an epiphany that I had, a revelation that was revealed to me while I was in therapy during the pandemic. And I am so grateful for that therapist. I reached out to her like a month or two ago, come to find out she's no longer practicing. I probably wouldn't blame. Now, actually, I don't blame her. It was so challenging during COVID. She had so many, clients that she was, counseling at that time, and they were all ages. And so I am going to leave here. I got to go back to work. I'm on my lunch break. I just thought I would stop through and share that with you. Hopefully that helps you. Maybe that would, if you got this video, somehow it got into your algorithm, hopefully it hits right on time. Usually that happens for me. I love YouTube University. I'm always going there for learning and for, entertainment as well. But I do a lot of learning through, through YouTube. So hopefully this blesses you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be great. This also ties into, my mantra, my saying that I have, can't nobody stop you but you. This is not for grammatical errors or not, guys. I've been using this actual quote since COVID. Can't nobody stop you but you. So, if you blaming others for similar mistakes that you keep making over and over and over, it might be you, sis. It might be you, bro. All right. Have a great day.